All right, couple of personal updates. It's Veterans Day, November 11. Of course, we had Marine Corps birthday yesterday. On a personal note, yesterday morning, Monday morning, on the 10th, I guess it was, somebody had gotten into my truck and stole about $1,500 worth of my tools. I've actually made a few videos discussing it. There's a relatively short list of suspects on that, but it was personal to a degree, and somebody had been watching us. I don't know what. I think they got offended by a recent video where I wasn't mentioning anybody by name, but it is what it is. But I took it as a personal attack, and it hurt me. But in a few months, I'll recover, and the person who did it's still going to be hiding. Still running and hiding from whatever demons, Anyway, we're going to talk about Veterans Day. Veterans Day came up, and there's a lot of people saying thank the veterans and all that. Okay, I'm a veteran. All right, yeah, you're welcome. The one thing I'm going to do, though, is I'd like to thank some of the businesses that are doing some of this recognition. There's a little clip here I'm going to show. This was at a local Jiffy Lube. I'm a customer there. I get my oil changes and stuff done there. It's better than trying to deal with the hazmat stuff at the house, And but they sent me a thing for Veterans Day. Apparently they had me down as a veteran or something like that for a free oil change. And it helps. A lot of the other guys are. I mean, I'm relatively low income too, but I don't have a family to support. But I kind of will soon, but. It helps, it makes a little difference. And there are companies I already do business with. But there's a little clip there, we can see that. Cool thing they got going on Veterans Day at Jiffy Lube. It's a free oil change going on. So, I'm hanging out here at Jiffy Lube for a little bit and thanking them for thanking the veterans. Okay, so that was a Jiffy Lube. And then front of the eye, we went over to Applebees. Now, I don't eat there all that much because it's kind of a, you can kill, two people can kill like a $50 bill in that place, all right? You have a business lunch there, it's like you're killing a $50 bill. So for me, it's kind of a special occasion. I only hit that a couple times a year, but on Veterans Day, they'll do the entree for free if you flash your veteran ID card. So you still pay for the appetizers. You could order water. You could be a cheapskate. I'm not going to be all that judgmental about other people's condition. Like there was an older couple there, and we got out to the parking lot, and the guy had one of the bumper stickers from the Chosen Few, which are the Marines who are at the Chosen Reservoir. Not too many of those guys left. So we'd be as nice as we can to them. One of the things about buying them drinks is we don't know if that might be bad for their health. So that's the other situation with that. But Applebees is supportive. I'd also like to give a shout out to Sears. Now Sears isn't doing like any special veteran only thing. They're doing like retailer Veteran Day stuff. But one of the things that Sears is doing is, or at least they did in the past, was that National Guard and reservists who had deployed to the Iraq War, if they were Sears employees, they still got their paycheck, which is something that a lot of government employees would get. A lot of government employees could double dip if they were in the National Guard and went on deployment. Almost no civilian companies did that, but Sears did. I didn't work at Sears, but over the years, I've always made sure that any business I do with Sears is straight, especially since then. When I was running into credit issues and things like that, kind of had to do credit card triage. Anything associated with them gets paid, and I make sure it's all straight with them. The certain anti-patriotic companies, things have worked a little differently with them. And that was, gets into that whole karma of, taking money or whatever. the thing is that you know, the ultimate defense is if you're poor, you're poor. On the other hand, if you know, somebody's shown trust to you and you steal from them, and it's a person, not some corporation, that gets like bailout money from the federal government or something, then you know, that is a personal attack. So that did happen lately, and I'm recovering from it. But you know, work is work, business is business, and it's going to be a little tough recovery. I mean, they did some damage, but like I said, the person or persons who did it probably got some new friends, talked them into their little scheme. Came over at night, got into my truck, took a lot of shit, and I guess wanted to teach me a lesson. I don't know what, but you know, just more chicken shit stunts. It's kind of like this guy who's hiding out in Reno right now, or one of the guys hiding in Washington after pulling some shit. They were still hiding, and I'm still here. You know, that's the way that works. And but on a veteran thing, yeah, I'd like to remember some of these companies that treat veterans okay. And one of the things I'm noticing is not too much of that. I had to move away from California to see some of this real veteran appreciation stuff, because in the 90s, where I lived in Marin County, you know, a veteran was like a suspected serial killer. I mean, if you were a veteran, you were a suspect. You were like, you know, oh, what do they do? Like, and because somebody who had spent 4 years, 6 years in the military was, you know, 4 or 6 years behind on a career path with something, then that's like a short stepper. That's like ineligible for dating type stuff. It was not cool. I had to move out of California to see, you know, any of this kind of pro-veteran stuff, but I also, you know, it's a different decade. And so that's all cool. But I would like to thank the general public that's doing this veteran recognition stuff. It's kind of cool. Yes, you know, especially when, you know, the way you're treating like some of these guys that are, you know, really gimped up, you know, from the IEDs and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll say that as a veteran, I'm really thanking the general public and some of those businesses in particular. If somebody wants to put a comment down below naming a business, somebody who says, hey, listen, these people take care of veterans, it's kind of cool. I'd talk about Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace Hardware, especially when I talk a lot about you know, job and career rehabilitation type stuff. You know, it's all out there. You know, if you do things, fix things, that's what I do. You know, self-employment type stuff. After I had other careers that were artificially destroyed, but you know, they kind of helped me out on that little veteran thing. And I'm not on the live on a couch and collect disability program. I'm not on that. I work, but the little bit of a discount subsidies that I get from some of those companies helps me in that. So anyway, I'll see if this video looks good enough to upload, and I'm working on some other stuff here that'll be in the coming week.